Hi, I'm Jules from Fast Car, and today we're at the glorious Goodwood Motor Circuit, and we're looking at Kane's amazing R34 GT-R V-Spec. Do you want to tell us how it all come about? So you got the car,
yeah,
sort of in this spec, and it was built by a guy called Ron Cadell from RK Tuning.
Yeah. Correct, yeah, Ron Cadell, RK Tuning, very well respected in the Skyline community, as you know.
Yeah.
If you do have a Skyline, NERB, Ron's your guy.
Yeah.
So, brief description, it's an OS Geekin 31.5 stroker.
Yeah.
Running a big T88 single turbo. I think it's running about 1.6 bar boost now.
Talking about the power of it, so that 3.1 stroke with that massive turbo, you're saying it's 1,000 horsepower plus.
Yeah, so I believe on pump fuel, I think it was 1,076 or 1,070 something at the wheels.
Yeah.
Which converts to about just under 1,200 brake horsepower. Yeah, at the fly. So it moves. It does. It gets there.
Yeah. So Kane, just go into a little bit more detail about this engine. You obviously say you've got a massive Greddy turbo there.
Yeah.
What else is in here?
So yeah, the T88 turbo, obviously stock, these come twin turbo.
Yeah.
But a lot of people opt to go big single turbo when you're pushing 1,000 brake.
Yeah, and then inside the RB26, you open it up, what are you going to find in there?
So that's all like Tom I top really. It's all been built, port and polish, big 280 cams. Yeah, it's all fully done.
Obviously got your HKS mushroom filter, is it?
Yeah.
And then for cooling?
Yeah, the big Koyo Rad, the best in the business again. You can't go wrong with that.
Oh, the exhaust system actually, what's that, HKS?
So, no, that's a full custom 4-inch system. HKS manifold, and then down to a big 4-inch custom straight. When it comes to pushing this power, there's not really much you can leave stock.
No.
You know? So.
Well, not if you want it to be reliable.
Reliable, yeah. I don't think reliable and race car really go well together.
So, serious power deserves a serious chassis setup.
Yeah.
And you've got all the Gucci parts on here. Yeah. So yeah, if you just talk us through the tyres, the wheels, the brakes and the suspension, that'd be amazing.
So it's running on HKS coilovers.
Yeah.
T37s.
Yeah.
Limited edition too. They're very, very hard to get hold of now, original ones.
So don't curb them.
No. Yeah, don't curb these, yeah. They're wrapped in the almighty R888s.
Yeah.
Great in the summer, in the heat, when there's a bit of warmth in them. You know, they don't miss a beat. When the tarmac's warm and the tyres are warm, they really hook up well, even at 1,200 brake or 1,000 brake plus. Big Alcon brakes, J-hook discs, front and rear.
So you acquired the car tuned, out of the box, ready to go, but you've added a few your own little tweaks to make it your own.
Little bits here and there, yes. Nismo Z-Tune styling. I think it's an S-Tune bumper with an auto select carbon diffuser. Nismo sides and Nismo rears, extended carbon spoiler with a carbon lip. The carbon lip I added at the back, carbon B pillars I've added. It was built to be drag racing, and I try and drive it around the roads, so you can imagine what that's like. And I try and surprise the nieces and nephews with a school run every now and then. I'll pick them up at the school, you can imagine what that's like, every kid's dream. But yeah, it is like my show car. I do take it out as often as possible. I drive it, I don't really trailer it anywhere.
So on the inside, it's not quite as modified as the exterior and the engines, but then I don't think you want any distractions when you're putting down that horsepower. But yeah, just talk through what you have got in here, Kane.
So people who have been in these know they're a very comfortable car. You know, in my opinion, there's not really much you would want to change. It's a really pleasant place to be, all things considering. You know, it's 25 years old. And it's still got all the modern tech. It's brilliant. You know, all they have done in here is it's just an aftermarket wheel, aftermarket radio, The speakers in here, mind you, are definitely from the 90s. So they're terrible. The sound system is terrible, but I don't think you hear much in here anyway when the screamer's going off.
No.
And it's all popping and banging back there.
So with us talk through all the modifications, you mind taking me for a little spin?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But yeah, just keep it at 50% throttle in this weather.
Yeah, we will do.
Just came around driving the car in this lovely British weather.
Yeah.
It seems to be really nice, like the coilovers doesn't seem bangy, seems to drive nice.
Yeah, it does. Like I was just saying to you then off camera, is for a 25-year-old car, and obviously the builder's done such a good job, it's set up really well. Yeah. It's a really comfortable place to be. I'd rather be here than some of my modern cars, you know? Yeah. Even at this high power. Well, we would try and put some down, but I can guarantee you, with these R888s, and this great British weather, it's not going to happen. But we'll see if we can get that turn on. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen, is it?
It's an aggressive pull, isn't it? Let's not try that.
You could just, when it came on boost. Oh my god.
This is why I like, you know, the old school turbo. Yeah. A lot of people go from this old school like Greddy T88 to like a new precision. Yeah. And it loses that old school lag and that old school boost. Yeah, it's going to be a bit more responsive on your quarter mile times, but you lose that sound, you lose that feel. Yeah, so I'm going to keep the old school one in there.
It's like people go, oh, you can never have enough power. Flipping it, this thing's ridiculous. I mean, I only felt it for a millisecond, but I was like,
yeah. But like in the right conditions, like I said, I've got friends who have got real high power supercars, and I've come up against a few supercars myself, and this will eat up 90% of supercars.
I'm scared. You can see
trust me, I won't.
I'm holding on, and I'm like, I'm doing the imaginary brake pedal, you know.
This was a dream as a kid, anyone my age, growing up in the 90s, and yourself even. Yeah. You know, these cars are so iconic. Yeah. You know, you can't pass up on something like this. You're never gonna be this age again with a car like this. No. You know, things come and go, but yeah, this is pretty special.
So there we go, an R34 GT-R V-Spec, owned by Kane. Huge horsepower, great fun. Really enjoyed you coming here today, mate. Yeah. So thank you very much for showing us around your car.
No problem.
And if you've enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe and share.